Yes! 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 Alright! Yes, 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 yes! Go, 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 go! Yeah, that's it.
Fine. Just didn't read that it'd be heavier out there because no rocks have been thrown yet.
I still think he
I'm already picking up that they have a bit of a release difference, so Peterman's and Gallants will probably run straighter.
Board because it's losing some.
Depends on the line.
Japan has a softer release.
Hack? Or you like just like back line and try to.
Back line.
Okay, then hack is the option.
Worried to leave a hole for him.
いやワンの下にちょうど来そうな感じもするけどね。
There, it's not ideal.
Yeah.
So he might jam.
Yeah, no, but I like.
いや可能性あるね。
Shooter there.
あとシューターがどの位置になるからね。
Yep.
一応バックストーンあるからな俺ら。
What's there? I can't be low.
No, I
I
know.
think.
You like that?
More.
Yeah.
So can't be low means you can't cross nose. If you get past nose, all the rails are just kind of going to go splat and stick there.
If
So
my
you've
shade
got
eye
to be
should
on
push
the
it between the
outer half
behind the
from
blues
center
a little
of the rock.
more,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
I'd say a little more ice, Joss. Yeah. Hack weight.
Yep.
ハックだったら動ききらないかも。可能性はある。結構速いな。言いつつも。
Whoa.
Good hack.
あ、外に近いなって。
Oh. Got curve.
Weight's good.
You're barely touching it.
Okay, can we just chip it?
Yeah. Okay.
Not bad. Well, they can see the yellow, but it could smack into the back one. So Japan's got a bit of challenge on this. How to move it without just pushing right straight into that back blue.
I didn't hate the throw at all. It's just not really busting.
バックライン、バックいいと思うな。
Oh. Any thinner? It's really good.
It's a bit of a shame we
ちょっと
don't
待
all
ちす
speak
ぎたらね、
Japanese.
重いわ。
I'd love to
ちょっ
hear
と待ち
their
すぎちゃったら
ice
重い。
conversations.
Okay.
Peterman and Gallant are still
OK。
learning
Yeah.
the curl.
And it's nice, like 15.
OK。そうだね。よし。ちょっと遅そうだな。ちょっと
はいはいよ
OK。
あ、ちょっと乗っちゃった。
OK。
おー、乗った。投げ。
Starting to break down.
投げ。
Don't have a lot of it.
Yes.
あ、それいる感じ。
Yeah.
Opportunity for two.
Yeah.
OK。
There, I think.
Yeah,
You like
just
that?
inside edge. Yep.
し
Don't think it's quite as fresh as
back
when
in.
our first two draws there either.
うん。ちょっと吐いて乗っちゃった最初。し
Yeah, you can give me a.
Just a nice release, but that like 15, I think you can get there.
重いけど吐いちゃったら乗っちゃうか。クリーン強めだと。
Sorry, is that middle of that yellow edge of E? Or no?
I think it's just a little inside middle of that
半分
yellow.
過ぎてると多分曲がってくるんだけど、
曲がっちゃうな。俺のドローンみたい
Inside
に
middle of it?
あれは3分の1ぐらいのところまでだったから、
じゃあハーフぐらいまではちょっと様子見の方がいい。
うん、その方がいいかもね。
Light.
Oh, you're not heavy.
Line's good.
Weight's good.
Yep. Yeah, line. Where are you? You got room.
Top button.
Room. Got a curl. Okay, you're by.
Good shot. Two.
Yep. Two for yellow. And Steve, I just double checked for our own sanity. It is the fourth thrown rock that can hit.
Never doubted you at all.
I did. Sunday morning. Not enough coffee yet.
Wasn't looking
That's
like two
okay.
for very long.
As per usual, you got it right.
That's why they don't pay me the big bucks as a coach. So it'll be really interesting to see as this goes forward. Peterman and Gallant have a fairly traditional Canadian release where you start with a set handle and you kind of pop it outward based on lots of curl in a sheet. It always makes the path really easy to read. But if you get on a sheet that's a little bit straight or even here where they're thinking it's maybe drifting a bit, that can be a bit tough. Japan, on the other hand, is starting with a straight handle and they're just kind of softly throwing it forward to get enough rotation. But it'll pick up the curl earlier down the sheet. So theirs might actually end up being easier to read throughout the game because it's going to take a nice gentle curl the whole way instead of drifting 2 or 3 inches and then trying to come back.
On this first one, just to make sure I'm by.
See how it goes after
You
a few
okay with
rounds.
that?
Sure.
Or do you think like 3/4 with a nice positive throw?
Like 7/8 kind of into the
Yeah.
Like not,
Okay.
it's a good throw. I don't think it's going to go nuts here.
Sorry, I thought I was light. I added too much. Too much.
It's close.
It's really got a curl. Really got a curl, Brett.
It's a good shot. Great communication.
Shot.
Waited as long as he could to pick up the
Good
sweep
sweep.
and pulled
I
it in
think I
nice.
just got it in some slower stuff.
Oh, that's close.
Yeah.
That's a key in those kinds of shots is wait to sweep as late as you possibly can so that once it's breaking then you can add to the curl. Too many people jump them early if they think it's light.
ウェイトいいかなちょっとあるかな8 8系9
8系
9 8 9外
お
曲げる
うん負けたいだ
A little bit heavier and still sitting in that path. So there's a nice example of sweeping. She threw it there, so he couldn't sweep it.
You can't remove
Jocelyn
that.
was a little bit short, and he could
Like
sweep
back-
it. And
back
similar
eight?
path and almost a rock difference in
Or
curl.
Or do you like just freezing one on?
But I like the bumping.
Yeah.
Wiggle off it.
Do you like there?
Back 4.
Yeah.
Can't hit, but can move. Just don't take it out. Roll into the middle, be awesome.
Back
Easy
8.
early, easy. Whoa.
Back 4, back 8.
Whoa. Got a curl. Clean. Yep.
Back 4.
Yep. Whoa. Yep.
Excellent shot. Exactly as I called it. And now it's chase time. Peterman and Gallant made both of their first 2 perfectly, and as is the way this game works, then you start chasing, trying to figure out how to basically score your 1. The nice thing of an early run back is even if all you do is peel it off, it's still a situation where Peterman and Gallant are probably going to put in another guard. If this was, say, the second last blue of the end and they miss it, well, then they might throw their other one into the house and make the pressure even worse. So I like these peels on like the first or second rock of the middle thrower. Little inside out. Would have preferred the other side of the contact rock. Hit the other side of the yellows and at least one of them would have left, but at least there's not a lot of backing now. Center guard's still there, that's going to give them grief.
Just a guard, I think.
I don't hate tucking one in here.
He runs it back that his blue's not in the ring.
Okay, just tight you're thinking? Do you like here?
No. Don't you think?
You want to just be like on this line?
Yeah.
Okay, I think it'll be a little slower out here, but
Yeah.
you like that broom?
Very precise conversation. Don't put the guard in, then the blue won't end in the house. But at the end of the day, they're trying to get at least a corner under the blue so they can't do the run back.
Weight's close.
Where are ya?
Really tight. Just shorty that.
Yeah. Curl. Try to tuck a piece. Curl, 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 curl.
A little too much ice, perhaps.
深い？
それからフリーズだけど。
ね。こ
Okay. That's too much ice.
Yeah, max ice for like taking away anything on the run. Hey?
もう一回か。
こ。
もう一回アウトで。
うん。
で、
Try the run again.
That's why I kind of like coming.
Double peel would be fine as well.
You were more concerned about taking away like the chase.
he's always running it back.
Yeah.
So when he ran it back, if he was out of the ring, some of this we draw around his. Or if we can take the run, away. I just want him to stick in the ring, so then we got to hit it.
Yes.
Steals off.
Yeah. Okay. We weren't quite on the same page then. I thought you meant you wanted it on a wider line, like where I tapped.
Oh, I thought you gave me the ice for center line. Edge of 8.
Turn this one.
いるか
Pink.
いる
Oh. Oh, whoa, whoa. Okay.
Still full again, but hey, one less red or yellow.
I
Red
think I
rings,
need
yellow
like
rocks.
here, hey?
Icy's good this morning.
Do you like that?
Yeah, I think so. He
He
threw one that got a little curl.
Yeah, first in the line.
Give me
I
hair
still
more.
think that's
結構
by
いいところだけ
though.
どね。
It's good to hear them talking line and ice so much because they are somewhat guessing still, so they're working together as a pair, which is all you can ever ask as a coach. Work together and pick as best you can.
You've got room.
Weight's close.
Where are ya?
Top 8, top 4.
Line's good. Looks like it's running a little. Not busting yet. 15-4. Got a curl. Curl, curl, curl. Good sweep.
真裏
Nice
ちょっ
shot.
と見えてる。
ちょい見えかな。
Half to 3/4 buried.
もう一回するか。
Run back would still be a double and sit one if you absolutely nutted it, but it's getting rather long. I'd be happy to let them try that.
Swept that pretty hard. I think that line is deep.
いや、押しても多分ショットは動かせないな、どっちにしろ。もう一回か。ノーズ。
Quick thumbs
No.
down there.
That was a 15-4?
ノーズノー
I
ズ。
am struggling on this sheet seeing the far
Okay.
so
Looks like they're doing the run back.
but
Try to nose it, sit one under a guard. Guard may roll a little bit too far out of the way. Blue will probably be accessible.
last time we played here too. Yes! Oh, yes! 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 Oh, okay.
Shot. Good to get a yellow out. Unfortunately, left that guard in a really bad spot.
Yeah.
あ、こっちにちょっ
As
とそれるようになっ
almost
た。
fully covering
間
yellow
は
in
見
the
え
top
るよう
of
に
the
なった。
fourth.
silly to try to come in there.
I have to say, Tanida has a very nice peel release. I would tape that and show it to a lot of junior curlers saying, throw it like that guy. Nice and quiet and straight. Excellent.
ちょっとソフトとかもあったね。
あ、そうだ。その分って。
Yeah. That's silly.
Well, I guess she can come through the hole.
Yeah.
I was thinking either this or hit. I don't
Like
mind the
with
guard
the
too.
in? Like just come right in with the in?
Yeah, I think so.
So they're
Then I
debating
think
draw to put pressure on or hit the outside one, basically to ensure that they can't get a two.
Yeah, you got you draw the you like to
Yeah.
like or you hit. I don't mind the hit.
I like this, I think.
Okay, I like the same ice as me,
Yeah, you're like
sort
here.
of, and like just here.
Yep.
I'm going to support Jocelyn
I'm
on this
okay
one. I
with
like the
playing
draw a
that
lot
run.
more than the hit. The
Yeah.
hit's really
Yeah.
defensive.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
they
think
can't
so.
score
Freeze
two,
is
but
pretty close. Like she's
it's-
gonna have to be really super good.
it's not
Yeah,
a
I
scary
think
rock
you're gonna
back
have
there,
to
and you can
finish
outdraw it.
once we're by, but
What's that?
I think you just try to get as much finish.
I would not be against leaving them another run back to fight against a steal. And if they get two with a perfect run back, that's great. But
Okay.
I like the pressure of a draw.
So real quick here. Didn't quite feel like a 15.5 for you? You
Worst
polished
case
it
scenario,
pretty good,
leave
though,
it
I
high
think.
and cut off the run back. Then they have to draw the edge of the button.
Like before.
Too much.
Weight's good. Maybe a little
フリ
heavy.
ーズにするって言っ
Line's
てた。
good.
Weight's good.
You
Gotta go a
got
bit.
Sweet for speed, but you got room. Hard.
Bend it as far as you can now.
Great shot.
Great pressure shot. Hard run back for two or draw the edge of the
Really
button.
Good
Not a lot of great
I'm just
choices.
gonna
狙えないよな。
So keep saying run back this way. Take your time.
T ライン。
ランバック結構危ないよ。ランバック結構危ないよ。
今相手この辺で投げた？
もうちょっと中目に投げてたよ。
この辺でも良さそうな気するけど、奥のここ。
So they're picturing edge of 8 foot for ice. Throw it about top 8 and carve it in. While we're waiting, I'll give you a quick score update. It would be Wozniak and Albrecht stealing one against Dropkin and Thiessen. 3-0 for the Canadian pair, well, Swiss-ish Canadian
ウェイ
pair,
ト近いよ。
ないよ。
American.
Nice good.
OK、ウェイト近い。
Nice good.
ウェイト近いよ。
OK、少し待っても大丈夫な感じ。
OK。ライン
ウェイ
大丈
トだけ。
Line's
Line
nice.
大丈夫。
Still warm.
ちょっと曲がりたいんだ最後。
え？
最後ちょっと曲がりたい。
曲がりたい。ライン植えていいよ。
Sweeperless perfect throw. Miserable. I spoke too soon. 2 inches too far. Nice throw though.
OK。
あ、ごめん。
まず2点だな。
うん、そうだね。
Wow.
集中してど
We're
う
in a little bit of a pause. I'll take a moment on behalf of the players and coaches to say thank you to all the sponsors. Qualico, I had a chance to meet them a couple of times. Fantastic group. They're huge and greatly appreciated sponsors of this whole program. Visions Electronics, Bow Valley Credit Union, Shoppers, the Malcolm Hotel, Mary's Popcorn, Rocky Mountain Soaps. Always nice to have a fresh scented soap. Wildlife Distillery, GDS, and the Ridgewood. Thank you guys very much for all of your support in this event. It's been terrific. Thanks as well to all the volunteers and the staff. The ice has been terrific. The event has gone on flawlessly, so thanks to all of you as well. There's something I've noticed already too. Brett Gallant, he's employed a couple of different sweeping techniques, which you're seeing a little bit more and more often. On a couple of them, he's turning his broom sideways and using a length style sweep. But the bulk of them, he has the more traditional flat broom. It's an area of study in curling these days that I would really like to learn more about, but it's interesting to see him using it intermittently in this game already.
It's in. Think so, yeah.
It should be good. Should be good weight. Weight's good. Little bounce. Weight's good. Shot, Josh.
7、
A subtlety of mixed doubles versus regular doubles. Throwing the first rock a little heavy is rarely a bad thing. You don't mind moving that back
wait.
one a little bit. You make a wall, you push it a little bit deeper so you can outdraw it. Heavy on the first one, a little heavy, not a lot, is not a bad thing. Whereas normal curling first rock, you never want to be heavy because then Skip gets mad because you threw it in the house and they can hit it.
ちょっと遅めには見えるけど、6。
ラインはいいよ。ナイスゲット。
あ、ちょっと遅めだ。
ナイスゲット。ラインよ。少し曲がり弱いぐらい。
ナイス。よいしょ。
Good shot.
Another excellent shot.
ナイス。
Freeze anyway.
Nice.
Same turn.
So getting to my point of a little heavy on the first one,
そういえば。
you might have been mad that they
Well,
could
split
freeze
center
to
line
you,
to the-
but they're only sitting one and they have
good.
hammer. So you cap it off and now they have to work really hard to get a second one, and that's perfectly acceptable.
A little heavier than I wanted to be, but I think it's okay. Little bump.
That's another really great shot. So now yellow has a
ちょっと動か
positional
さないとダ
advantage.
メ
Blue's got a lot of work to get a second one.
なるべく
By like that much.
At this point, you're definitely trying to picture two shots.
こっち
Figure out how to
に
get
動かす感じ
the
か
second.。
の方がいいと思う。
ちょっとこっち。
これがここに。
I don't think she ever plays that round.
7だね。ほぼドロー。
It's just too risky.
It's
Hit
a
it
fun,
almost perfect.
fun
Hit it, like,
moment. Which side do you freeze on in
on
order to
the
create
nose
the
or
right
this
angle?
side,
If you
get rid of them both.
freeze on
and you also got
the side that Matsumura is on, then all the angles are going to pull the yellows out of the forefoot, which is why they've chose this side. Conversely, if you'd have froze on the other side, then if you hit it, the blues are all going to be moving farther than the yellows.
ちょい狭く。
いいよ。
ちょっとソフトめリリース。
オッケー、クリーン。
7、
クリーン。
7、
クリーン。
7、8、
クリーン。
7、8、
おー。
7、8。
クリーン。クリーン。ストレート、ストレート。クリーン、クリーン、クリーン、クリーン。
So I got clean out of that.
ナイス。
Gonna have to ask them later what nanahach means. Is that heavy? Is that the right weight? Or is that light? They said it a lot of times. It means something. We'll have to ask them later. So there you go. That's an example of now all the blues have it aimed so that the yellows will kick out to the right with any kind of a contact. Some of the blues will move off, obviously, but the yellows will all leave the forefoot.
High-ish? High-ish?
So that's what I was saying
really
about
wanna make the
looking at
double
two
peel.
shots to figure out how to move them all.
Well, then it's only a 5-foot run back though. with a good angle. It's a lot tougher for him to run this one back on a good angle. So I would say this should be high. I think.
So they really only have two choices: try to change the angles or guard something. They've elected to guard because I agree. Changing those angles is not going to be easy.
そうだね
And they recognize that he's got a really good peel delivery for a run back, so they're going to make it longer, therefore
あれ
making
2
it
番を
more
上に残
precise.
す感じってことだよね
There you go. Longer.
For a little bit.
いけるかいやいけねえ
い
か
けないかちょっと
Just where I wanted it though.
Well, I know my juniors would be looking at a slash double peel to
Hold on,
try to
no,
drive the
really?
yellow one into the blue in the house and get absolutely everything moving. Pretty low likelihood shot. So
でも
they've
狙うんだ
chopped
ったら
that
こっ
one
ち
off
の
already.
方が
うんそっち側だったこれ一緒に
But I do think they
なくなっ
recognize the guards
ほ
are
ぼノーズだ
their
よ
biggest plight.
かちょっとこっちかぐらい、うん、
Sometimes.
何秒10秒
10秒
Seems like they're
3番じゃなく
debating
て
if
まっ
they
すぐ
can
だと思うん
shoot
だよ
that one that just thrown long
それで
guard
もし
past the other one into the house.
別にこっち当たっちゃってもそんな悪くないよ
OK
どう、
いいよ
まあ、ただ相手こっちから押せるアングルあるんだよね、
Yeah.
でも
Yellow
今それ
could
しか
chip theirs on the next rock.
それ青だけいなくなる可能性ない
青だけ
It seems like they're debating about taking the riskier run back to sit two, probably two,
どっちにしろこっち今
Or
赤
guard
あ
off
黄色
that little
先にやられちゃったら
double tap,
どっち
because
がいい
then
青
yellow
だけ
would
いな
be
くなっ
sitting
ちゃう、
two.
こっちだったらさそれをブロックしながら動かせるかなっていう
OK ウェイト一緒でいい ?10 秒 9?
10秒
OK
3番
Run back with a closer guard. Just 7/8 off nose into the top blue one if they can. The danger here is if you're wide and just straight peel it out, then Peterman and Gallant have a very easy access to that frozen yellow-blue hair in the middle of the forefoot. If you overcurl, you might make it for them. Not a lot of room for error. They've chosen
Yes!
control weight.
Yes!
Overcurling early.
Yes! Oh!
They very wisely got off of it and let it keep curling.
OK 惜しい
ちょっとソフトか
Make sure the
Shut
shooter
the-
goes, but I don't really want to squirt out anything. Oh yeah, no, I'm not never that. Never,
Wait, wait.
never peel.
10.4
Just thinking. I don't know if I love board.
No. Like 9.5?
Sure.
Do you like that broom?
Yeah, remember what side this is, right?
Yeah.
I like that though. Hasn't been a lot down here.
I think if you jump up, you can hold it.
Okay.
Jump up meaning don't enjoy the vision
Quarter
of
would
your
be
shot too
great.
long. Get up and sweep it.
Yep.
Actually, like an eighth
広
is
めた
fine
らいけないっ
too.
ていうかそこ
Yep.
そうだね
青しっかり下げて相手出してくれたら
Mine like a molecule more.
出すよとっぽいよね幅
An atom or a neuron or that must be an East Coast saying.
Easy. Whoa. Clean. Whoa. Whoa.
Can't hear you.
You're good. You're good.
They didn't need the molecule, but they still made the shot. It's all good.
I was saying whoa as loud as I could.
Yellow sitting too. That's exactly what Tanida and Matsumura were afraid would happen if they didn't make their shot. And that was the downside of the high-risk run back.
If we laughed, you turn me back from your
仮にここに当たってこうなっても悪くない意外と
First time we heard it, we laughed out loud.
だからギリギリ狙った方がいいね
Could you did there too?
外に当たるよりは
What
こう
is
なるかこうなるか
the length
Hatch
measurement of the molecule?
Looking to split the top blue one. They
Just
have one on
something to
both sides of the
Make your head
4
feel
foot
better
basin.
about it?
What's on here?
If they're both a foot high of the center line or the tee line and a foot or two off the center line, then you got two different avenues into the 4 foot. You have a potential draw. You might be able to play a
8 球だったら
soft
もう
weight
ちょい幅い
hit.
り
So
そうだけ
basically
ど
it's a
曲
setup.
がんないかどう
あー曲がんないんじゃないかな。いいよ幅あっても。
I'm going to say probably back
多分この辺でギ
back
リ。
4 weight, back 8
Okay.
at most.
Ping.
ちょっと早め
お
ちょっと早め悪くないよ
Ping. O. Ping. O. Okay. 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 Okay.
Plan B,
Okay.
hit the yellow one. And now there's a nice little pocket to put a yellow one in. Come up a little short, it's not bad either, because then they can't put it there. There's a guard covering the leftmost as we're looking at it, towards the center of the center of the building side of the sheet. There's a long guard covering the yellow one, so there's no real risk of a double. So your choices are button all the way to just over the hog line. You got a little room to play here.
あそこが外されたらどうするあれ
Not quite sure which they chose as their preference. They tapped a lot of different spots.
Got a little light.
Looks guard weight.
Okay, you've got room though. Really tracking, Brett.
Really high.
Okay, you really gotta go then.
見えそうだ
Hard.
Halfway.
Hard curl. More.
ワン取れそうだ
More hard.
Okay.
Well, a foot more curl would have made them really happy. Made the hole a little skinnier. Again, Japan's rocks curl a little bit harder, so that hole is not straightforward, I would say.
Too much ice for sweeping weight.
Yeah, even if
そ
you're
れか
waiting,
そっち行くんだったらこっちタップだな
you might even take it away.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
あーそこまでは来なさそう
You
だ
had
な
to。go down. It's
They
just
can't play a hit.
So the top to
Yellow
bada
just
magatte
jams
kore
on the
nasaso.
blue, obviously.
because of anything.
You could basically play it as a kind of hack weight, strong draw, just to get your rock to stay after contact. Take some of the curl
外
up.
ギリギリでバックラインって感じだ
I imagine that's what they picked.
「幅これぐらい?」
うん。もうちょっと取るかな。うん。
So, judging by the ice and all their broom tapping, I would say this is probably in the ballpark of board weight. Did it through the port and it
She was with
Has a
me
good
when
chance
we
of staying for shot.
Wait, 上田ジャストだな。上田ジャスト。
お
It's close. Tracking a bit.
あー、
Currently
負けだ
on the yellow guard.
分かってない負け
Still unfortunately on
Okay.
the yellow guard.
負け負け負け負け負け負け Yes 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 あ
Two. Yeah. Board weight, just threw it out into the straight spot. You could hear Brett and Jocelyn talking about this path a little bit earlier on too. This side seems to be a hair straighter than the other one. Perhaps Japan didn't pick it up. Yeah, as we're sitting at it, the right side, so the side she just threw on seems to be running about a half a rock straighter than the other side of the sheet. And it's going to be
こっ
embellished
ちを
when you
残す。
throw a hit weight.
OK こっちで。
So tracking a bit means that it's running through the curl. So when you visualize a sheet, you kind of picture where the rock is going to start to curl. Draws is the easiest. You're going to say somewhere around 2/3 down the sheet, it's going to really start to break and pick up a curl. Tracking basically means it's running through the break point farther than you're expecting, kind of running on a line, and then
Just
picks
go
up the
this way
break
here
late.
with the guard.
So the shape of the
little more
curl
even.
is still the same, but with it being later on, it doesn't come as far towards the center
Yeah.
in most of these draws' case. That's what tracking generally means. Yeah, it's generally a byproduct of an inside-out kind of release, because you throw a little bit more rotation and you get that outward force, and then it resists the curl longer. Whereas if you have a bit of a softer release or a little bit of a forward press on the handle, then the
Okay.
rock will naturally
We
pick up
played
the
this on
curl
the
a hair
sheet, and I just
earlier
took
and
a
will
hair inside
drift
of the
through the
12.
break point.
You like that still on this side?
I think so. I feel like guard didn't go crazy early.
Yeah.
You still will get some curl. So.
Score update on sheet 2. Dropkin and Thiessen got. Is it Thiessen? I think it's Thiessen. They got one against
Little less weight
Wozniak and out.
Whoa!
Down 2 without.
It's got a
One in
curl,
4.
Brett.
So now we got the
Hard
power
curl!
clip going.
Hard! Hard!
Okay.
後ろか。
So the value of the power play is you can't
3
hit
点
it.
狙いに行きたいよね。
So what they did
Okay.
there is basically called a reverse side tick or a split.
Got
The
it a little
idea
wide.
being your shooter can roll out, but the rock you hit cannot leave the house of play. So you have, what is that, about 30
4
or 40 feet by which you can push that, in this case, yellow rock,
10
and open up the back one.
何秒だ14
It's really quite fascinating because if you just skinny past it, then you end up chipping the blue one in the house, which is fine. If you hit it nose, it pushes yours straight down under there. So there's actually a lot of ways to
これぐらい
miss that backside split as long as you throw kind of the hack to board weight. So that's what you practice over and over and over and over and over. It's just hard to pick the ice because you don't throw a lot of rocks out there. Some teams will throw a center guard, but that's usually when you're down a bunch against the power play. The idea of the power play is that you're increasing your likelihood of scoring at least 2 because there's no rocks down the middle.
OK 待てるよ。
ちょっと曲がってな
The
い
guard is
待てるよ。
not benefiting the opponent in
Yeah.
any way whatsoever because it's a corner guard.
OK OK
曲がってない
What do you like?
Curled absolutely nothing.
corner
Is this
freeze
stupid?
The unfortunate side of the power play is you're now playing inside out, which quite often you haven't
Yeah,
thrown
it's stupid or yeah, you like it?
guess whether it's going to
That's
curl
the
the
shot I
same
like.
towards
Yeah.
the walls or
2
in
番
from
と
the
か3番だ
walls.
ったらあれぐらいでもいけるか
Generally speaking, inside out's a quarter second heavier because you're going
You like that,
against
Broom?
the path that's been
Nice.
played so much.
Yeah.
It's almost like first end weight.
いやいけると思うけどなんか意外とこっちに曲がってない
Yeah.
感じ
OK
で
Again,
は
they still can't hit. This is only the third rock, so
Pretty
they're
good
going to just
speed, eh?
freeze to that outer
Yeah.
blue one to try to cut rocks out.
Bit of room early.
Weight's good though.
Line's good.
Top button.
Line's good. Hard, hard. Hard, 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 hard! Hard! Good shot, good shot, good shot!
So there's that little bit heavier going inside
Second
out.
or no?
Great throw outside of a few feet light. It's interesting that Matsumura is curled so little versus Brett's. That's probably a byproduct of the release.
うん。
Complimenting
15-4.
Japan for a soft release so far, but now she's had 2 in a row that have run way straighter than expected. Maybe she's
Good throw.
changed her release a bit.
I just speak a little.
Yeah. Just the it came off a little
後
bit.
ろのフリーズになるのよくない？
Today.
うん。
悪くないかも。
Just don't ask me a half an hour later.
でもそれ押しちゃったらあんま良くないんだよな。い
押すのはダメ。
や前も良くない。前も後ろ飛ぶ形になっちゃうもんな。
だ
横
からここ
ならいいけど。
かなって言って。
それかここ
So, fun little scenario while they're discussing. You have an opportunity to sit 3. This is part of the power play.
そうだね。
You have a yellow one that's not dangerous yet. So how do you put a third rock into play that's not going to be an easy double and keep giving you an
置
opportunity
けるなら
to
そこに
get
一
a 3?
番置きたい感じするけどね。
ちょっと当たってここは悪くない、当たりすぎて上はダメだけどここ狙って
OK。い
どう
や置けるならそこが一番いいと思う。あとのとこはちょっと微妙なピンポイントすぎるかもしれない。
This is actually a shot they used yesterday against the Australian team. It's not necessarily freezing it to the yellow that they're after, but being almost edge on edge beside it and a little bit ahead of it so that if there's any kind of a hit, the yellow takes all of the double takeout impact and the blue stays. So then Jocelyn and Brett wouldn't be able to play a hit on it because this would-be next rock won't go anywhere. So it's not actually a freeze, it's almost just nibble the outer edge of it.
Just, you were pretty much center. Just a hair more.
ちょっと余裕ありそうかな。
ウェイトいいよウェイトゲッ
ちょっと幅ある。
ウェイトゲッ
待って。
ウェイトゲッ
まだ。
ウェイトゲッ
クイーン。クイーン。
Forward breath.
Going.
曲がっちゃってない
Forward.
Yes! おおおおおお Yes! Yes!
Just a little bit heavy.
OK 悪くな
Go
い
behind it.
Imagine that 2 inches higher than hitting that blue one up front, and nothing goes anywhere. So it's pretty darn
Does
close.
it
The
ever
yellow one
touch?
definitely leaves that.
I think
Coming
it's all
hard off
stuff
that
like
one, yeah. Okay.
In this case
we make
here,
the double
being
and
a
they
little
draw
bit too
around.
low, they can actually
Almost
get all
So
3
maybe I can
rocks
hit
out
the
of
o-
the house if
I-
they really wanted
It's a
to.
little open.
Yeah, I think you've got enough of that. So yeah.
Or do I play something like this and just punch that one in a little? No, rip the double.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Little center line side.
Yeah.
Think I like the out turn?
Okay. You throwing peel?
いきそう
ちょっと深いな
Yeah.
Do you like there? I don't think it'll do anything. Yep, yep, yep! Hard! Really hard.
And everything leaves.
Oh, sorry, thank you.
That's what they were after for the most part. Keeping the shooter was unrealistic with peel, so that's a good
裏
shot.
か離すか。
オープンサイドかオープンサイドだったらもう2点だね
I don't
3
think
点
they're
狙
going
う
to
んなら
be
裏
disappointed with giving up 2.
どう思う
Nothing.
でもこれ見えるよ
Power play
ね。
giving
こ
up
っ
2
ちは
is
見えてる
fine.
OK
Still have a guard, so try to manufacture a 3 by going underneath it.
$4 投げる
He buries it. Playing the run back.
Yeah, see where he goes.
I think he makes it pretty good. I think we should play the run.
Yeah. If he's back at all, I don't know. I think he's got like 3/4.
ちょっと真下やかな。ラインだけ。ラインだけ。
He might be on the
Yes!
I don't think we sweep that guard though.
Get it to Rose.
Okay, that's it.
Okay. They still have to deal with it. The point rock.
Okay. You still like the same turn?
中
Yep.
中
Yeah.
Maybe we got a little fooled on our first draw that didn't curl.
Hey?
A little light
Yeah.
perhaps.
やっぱ1見てる感じよりは曲がるね
Okay, no, I need a lot less
そう
ice.
だね。
2投とも、最後
That
だいぶ
was a soft throw, just so you know.
Yeah.
A little less.
So soft throw means he didn't have a pop on the release. He just kind of let go, which again makes it curl a hair sooner than expected.
他の人は綺麗に曲がってる。
うん3と1が曲がってないんじゃないですか、
そうだね。そういうことだね。
Yep. Yep.
That would look pretty much the same.
Yep. Whoa.
もう一回次3だからちょい曲がんないと
Trade
思
of
う
rocks. Still looking to give
今の
up.
ここ立ってったけど。
同じ幅か
Good throw.
Blue's going to try to basically put it onto their own and make them try the longer run back.
最後上立ってれば曲げながらも取れると思うんだよね。
Something to draw, and then they're going to have a chance at a 3.
I don't want to sweep, so I'll just throw it in the water.
ちょっと開きたいかな
OK、台までいいよ。
OK ウェイツグッ
クリ
ウェイツグッ
ーン、クリーン、
ウェイツグッ
クリーン。イエス。ウェイトだけだな。ラインつけ。イエス。ラインつけ。
かした
ラインつけ。かわしてる大丈夫。曲げる側だ。もうちょい。もう少し。もうちょいもうちょいもうちょいもうちょい。Yeah, let's see.
I can see them just trying to hit the deep blue, take it out,
Peel
give
this
them
one
2.
out, or do you think I could ever
I don't think you can stick. You
No.
only see half.
peel it out?
Yep.
OK ナイス
Yep.
Nice.
Edge of the rock?
Yeah, it depends on the weight, I think. This might come up just a smidge out here. Maybe not. You threw the tick on this line.
Yeah, it didn't do anything.
I like this.
I like edge of the rock.
Recognize giving up 2 is acceptable.
Yeah, you got-
Don't try to get carried away with a double or anything.
Yeah, I've got 7/8. Never play it with less weight.
So she's still thinking that she could get to nose on that bottom blue and be shot rock. Brett's just saying, don't get cute.
インサイドロール結構厳しそうだけどな
しかもそこちょっと落ちるんだよね。
確かあれだよね
外側に。そうそう。
No, no, no.
Bit of a bop.
当たってる。
Curl. You're okay.
Draw for 2. I would say Japan's probably marginally disappointed at the end of this end. There were chances for a 3 and a power play. You would love to score a 3. Peterman and Gallant certainly aren't disappointed giving up 2. And they still have their power play if ever they get in trouble.
さっき投げて
うん。あれより赤目になる。ラインはいいよ。ラインつけ。ラインはいい。
Nice draw.
2.
Yep.
やっと出て。
Another update on sheet 2.
真上に積んでかんといけない。
そうだね。
Thiessen scored 1 and 3.
アングルつけ
Wozniak
ていっ
and
たら
Albrecht scored 1
結
and
構厳しいな。
4. So I think it's 5 to 1. Nope, 4 to 1.
そのままの順番に上げる位置から。
Close game.
そうだ
Hard to
ね
see. People on the front scoreboard.
あ、どう思う？
いや、
ラインで調整してか幅で。
うん。
一頭。
調整できるんだったらそれでいいと思う。
Yes, 4 to 1. And Wozniak and Albrecht are currently shot. Trying to steal again. Pile of rocks in the 4 foot.
I've never set it up before.
Edge of blue.
Edge of the blue.
For those of you who are wondering, the setup is pretty much
Are you a
the
beginner?
rock in the house is touching the back of the 4 foot, splitting the center line. So there's room for basically a rock and a half. So a dead freeze doesn't cover the pin. They used to do it where the rock was at the back of the button. So if you froze to it, it fully covered the pin.
インター
So
ネ
they
ット。
decided that was a
いいよ。
little too beneficial. So they
ラ
moved
イ
the
ン
rock
最後
back
曲げ
to
るん
the
だったら
back edge of the 4
曲げる
foot.
で曲げてってよね。
The front guard is decided by there's usually 2 or 3 markers in the ice. It's a pin basically, and you can either put it at the front of it or the back of it. So you get a few different distances to choose from based on the curl. And then once you've chosen at the start of the game, you use the same spot every single end. So in this case here, they're using the higher side of the
OK。
close.
ちょっと早めラインは。
ちょっと早い。
8。
Room to go
Right.
around it, but not
ちょっと
so
跳ね
long
ちゃいそうだ
that
な。
it's
Okay.
irrelevant.
ないよ。
OK。ウェイトもうちょっと来たけど8。
ナイスゲート。ナイスゲート。ないよ。
OK。ウェイトグッド。
ないはいい。ないぴったりだよ。
ナイス。ナイス。
Yes, in the original rules of this game, that would have been fully covering the pin. So now yellow actually has a little room to get another one in there and make it interesting.
Following her down.
完璧な位置に
うん、やっと決められた。
到達したね。
Little late.
It's good.
Line's good. Be a hair tight.
T-line. Hop 4. T.
Line's good.
Back button T.
Yeah, line. Yeah, line.
滑ってはいるね。
滑っている。
15.4。
Good shot.
It's like they knew what I was going to be talking about. It's a perfect demonstration of
Yeah,
how
I should have
yellow
tried to
has
move it a little higher.
rock touching the pin.
That's not so bad. It's good.
Yeah.
ボトムの円にフリックする感じ。
What?
I don't mind getting one.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to probably move it and then
Yeah.
Brett's saying the same thing I'm thinking. Japan has to figure out how to move that yellow one. So it's going to be a 2 or 3 shot sequence. Unless Japan's happy with
ウ
giving
ェイト良
up
さ
one.
そう。
Okay.
6-2
6。
Nice, good.
6、7。
left.
Beep. ないよ。
6。
That
Beep.
was Japan.
Yes. Beep. Beep.
ウェイトちょっと来た。
Yes.
ちょっと来た。
Yes. Yo. Yes. 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 Yes.
あー、曲がりすぎちゃってんな。
Okay.
That would be.
I guess it's pretty
Because now that middle blue one is actually in danger of popping out with any kind of a heavyweight hit. If that one had been exactly the same on the other half of the yellow one, then the blue one's protected better.
Line's good.
top 8.
Line's good.
Little light.
Yeah, hard. Hard. Little more, little more, little more, little more. Hard.
青タップ。
そうだね。これにフリーズ
Not a bad spot. Cuts the run back off. The outside of that blue
なる
one
べくこうか。
is
縦めにフリーズになっても
accessible, so
悪
they
くない
can
か
get
ら
in there and now
な
just
るべく厚くちょっと
rattle
こ
all
う
the
する
rocks around to try to improve the angles a little bit. Get that,
Don't try to catch them, especially with your legs.
get some space between those yellows and blues as you
Let
can.
them
Back
with
a little
the.
bit.
4番でいくね。
オッケー。幅どうだろう。
悪くなさそうだけどな。
あ、オッケ
It's a lot of ice, so they're not looking to move it much.
Just try deflecting.
Yeah, well, that's kind of all I tried to do, but it's more headed south side.
I knew halfway down, I was like, not the line we need to be on anymore.
ー。いいよー。
7、8、7、
早い。
7、8。
オッケー。フリー。イエ
Line's looking good.
ス。イエス。
上と悪くないよ。
イエス。フリー。お。あ、オッケー。4.9。
分かんなかった。意外と最後。
I don't know.
もう一曲がりなかったね今だけど。
うん、なかった。
Sure, that
でも、雨の
changes
降
things
き
a
方あ
lot.
んま悪くない
You
と
would
思
have
う。
loved for
Make
that
sure you
raised
get
rock to be
もう
past
ほんとちょっ
past
とこっちだったら完璧だった。あ、まあでもこう
2
旗から
inches
飛ぶようになる
more left side of the screen would have been.
赤と
Well, they're gonna
じゃ
use
あ
it,
青
aren't
と
they?
の間そんなにもう空いてないからさ。
Try,
真上に
try
積
to
まれ
get
た
rid
か
of
ら
this one.
That'd be great.
ギャラントのウェイトでどういう動きするか全然。
Definitely looks like somebody
To
scored
play the
one
whole
kind
end
of
out, garden this.
まあでもギリギリ黄色のそっち
You
側に
can see it.
そうだね。
I guess maybe it would open up both draws for you.
意外と最後曲がんない。
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know. Back, just through,
Yeah.
just through. Don't think that's enough ice for just through.
I would
Okay.
say this is a hit
I don't think it'll do much here, but
center line side of that blue one and get it in the line.
It's good.
Try not to touch anything on the way by.
easy. Hard curl. Hard curl.
No, no, she's asking.
Hard
to
curl. Hard curl. Hard curl.
No, you just
Hard.
threw it wide.
Okay, you're
basically.
really touching it hard. Okay.
So now you can kind of see how with that blue one past the nose of that yellow one, if they are able to hit it with weight, that yellow one's going to pop out.
What?
And you're going to have at least one, if not two blues sitting
I don't
nicely
know.
in the forefoot. So that's what Japan was ultimately after in both of their previous shots.
I'm not serious about it.
Yeah. That's why I just thought my first ice and maybe a sweep. Anything, but
We were on the front.
true. It's just like fuck any outward motion.
I would
So
suspect
Kilo
they're trying to
mother-
figure out how
この
to
辺に中途半端な
set
とこ
up
から
a
行く
rock to hit into it on their last one. So that's why they're talking about this yellow one.
それからこれ
Different variations of moving
That's
rocks
better.
around to
We're
leave a
gonna
blue
come
one wide open in the top of the 8 foot.
こういう感じ？
ここでアップしてでもそれ後ろにやって、
オッケー。
じゃあこのダブルの形でどうハックぐらいで
オッケ
ノーズインサイドだね
ー。
シューターこっちで後ろの石見せとかないと打てなくなっちゃうな
Peterman and Gallant
Up there.
kind of lucky that blue one stayed on the right side of the forefoot. There's a little bit more of a gap there. You could actually play a double with these two yellows. And then you'd be sitting
オッケ
two
ー。
or three blues really nicely. So that one that Brett raised actually sat in a very helpful spot for them.
Hack. Hack. 曲げる
He's
Mag it
getting a
in?
bit more curl
Mag it.
on both turns.
Also running A little straighter than they expect.
待ちょ待ちょ待ちょ待ちょ待ちょ待ちょ
OK 曲がんねえな
Those 2 straight shots that ran straighter than
惜しい
thought there. And then both of them over curling was by far the
あ
better
12.2
outcome.
まあま
でもやっぱ曲がんないから幅
Visualize the
広いな
shot and the perfection
どう思う
of it. Underappreciate the right way to
直も
miss
出
it.
たかもねこれで
Do you ever
And a
just try
spot
to
that's
keep
that
your
straight, you
shooter
can
Try to bump this.
clear
use your sweep to
straight tap?
carry it. So
Yeah.
they both probably should have aired more on the minimum side than maximum.
あそれも出てる
Back 4?
出てはいる
出てはいる
At least back 4. I gotta bump my yellow kind of back 4.
Back 8 you're throwing?
Wow.
I think it makes a difference in the broom. In this spot.
石の隣パターンじゃダメだね
隣で
Do you like
ギリだ
here?
多分3番だったらいいか
Yep.
多分そのまま送ってそのまま決まるかぐらいなイメージかな今の見てたら
こんな感じ
Back 8, that ice
多
will
分
go
当たった
through
この
the
後ろの石
board.
の感じそこでしょ速いっつっても多分そんな速くないと思うんだよね出てないから
Afraid of the potential double.
Easy.
Wrapping
Whoa!
around.
Not as positive.
Clean? Yep. Whoa! 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 Get off, get off, get off! Curl! 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 Curl!
上
Curl!
がってないね
最後ここ曲がんないんだ
開いた
Okay.
That's number 3 in a row of under curling.
11とか
ねあんまり入るのじゃ狙えなそうだねでもそしたらこれは抜けない
I had never blamed the ice makers for anything.
いや抜けないかも
ね抜
ね
けないね
結
They've recognized all game long that
こ
this
っち
is
側
the
に当てら
straighter
れないか
side.
ら
あんまり
I
外
think
に
you're
当
just
てられない
underappreciating
早い
it
の
at
で
this
狙い
point.
すぎると多分ちょっと落
And
ちる
again,
Go straight there.
you really couldn't crash on that outside
Mite,
guard.
mite.
It was, or
10秒
blue
だ
one. It was almost in a way
うん
partially
いいと
helping.
こだと思う
But
な
you really had to get through. There wasn't a
どの
nice
道
way
ギ
to
リ
miss
ギリは
this
かわさ
one
な
other
きゃい
than
けない
get
そうだ
through
ね
the court. Hit either guard and you've given Japan a really good opportunity. So Japan can play the double on
そ
the
れか
yellows.
思い切って本当9とかでやっちゃうかだけど
It's not a straightforward
ど
double,
っ
but
ちに
it's
しろギリ
definitely
ギリ
there.
だからね
そうだね
This is where that straight spot of sheet may
ちょいかぶり
give them grief because it's
10
partially buried under the long blue guard.
9半10ぐらい
うんそうだねちょっと上げ目な感じで
OK
狭くは
OK ノーズ
うん入ったら保つね
I think the risk here would be getting really high on the yellow
only
one
had a
and
14.7
moving
too,
your
like
blue
it
one.
was
So crashing on the guard is
four,
probably the safe
okay.
shot here.
良さそうで
ピン
Right?
おお
Here.
上げる
お
上げる
曲げ
OK ナイストライ
So that's what I meant. You really couldn't move that front blue one. If you'd hit the guard,
OK ナイストライ
Peterman and Gallant would have had to work for
Wonder if I
it.
could pick that.
By
Where
moving
did you have
that
the
front
broom
blue
for
one,
me? Just in relation here, like there?
いかない
Yeah.
a lot of options
think you
here.
just need here.
Two is
We're gonna
acceptable.
cross
But if you really wanted to, you could even move
Yeah.
those back
And
to
then
let's
a
just-
weight.
Yeah.
全然外に
Try
行っ
to
ちゃっ
get
た
more, but
前
drawing
の
for
青
two
に
is
当た
fine.
る
They're
感じで
both.
したね今最初
Yep.
And it's that like 15 and a half
Full
here.
speed.
Yeah.
Full speed. Even that smidge straight, right? So
Yeah.
I'd say light, but it's probably okay.
Okay. Line's good.
Okay 結構さすがに遅そうだけど伸びてるな
Okay.
Little bit light.
One yellow.
Nice line. Little light. That was a interesting end of half shots in Somebody scored one. I know what we thought might happen.
That'll be okay in that line.
While we're waiting for them to set up again, we'll do another call out to the sponsors, our good friends at Qualico. They've been here in person for much of the weekend, and they've been absolutely terrific supporters of this event.
Might have got in a little.
TVs and other electronic devices. Bow Valley Credit Union, Shoppers Drug Mart, Malcolm Hotel, and Mary's Popcorn are the nice silver sponsors. Again, excellent sponsors and supporters of this program. Rocky Mountain Soap Company and Wildlife Distillery, the bronze supporters. And then our excellent friends at the Ridgewood and GDS Golf Design Solutions. Thanks to all of you for everything you've done for this event. And of course, another thank you to the volunteers and staff. Mike Libis, head ice maker, Brian, and I'm going to get Garrett, right? Gart? Huh? Grant. You got me all twisted up last night. You couldn't get it right either, so I'm going to blame you for that one. Mike, Brian, and Grant, thank you very much for your time and excellent ice.
Late. Top 8.
Okay, get it full 4.
All right, 6-2, 3 ends left. Still opportunity for Japan, but running a little short on time. 2-2. Wozniak and Albrecht got 2 last end. They stole 2, so it's 6-1. Okay, this is going to be an opportunity to talk about my least favorite a rock mostly buried in the top 8 foot. That is basically a second guard. They got half-ish of it, but that creates opportunity for your opponent more than you. So, not to pick on them, but that one there, if they recognize it was going to be light, they should have just left it 12 foot, even just biting 12 foot and mostly open so that it's a useful rock. That's probably the first thing I coach junior game is don't bury them in the top 8 foot because it's too guards effectively.
ちょっとカバーでちょっと余るよ
待てるよウェイター待ってる
最後曲げ側で吐きたい感じ Try to tap this behind the tee? Or just tap mine?
I think tap the yellow.
Okay.
So they got enough of the yellow that they think they can curl
little
up
less
to the
ice.
nose and then it'll be good. I think they can see about half of it. So if it curls enough, good.
Back 4, back 8.
Whoa.
Back
Clean. Clean. Yep. Yep. Hard. 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 Keep going.
So that's a little bit of what I was speaking to. If that rock had been in the top 12 and fully open, they wouldn't have had to get so tight to the guard, and they would have given themselves a lot more room to work with on that. Valiant effort, and now it is more accessible to them.
Just
So
off
they
it
missed
early.
that one the correct way, get the guard a little bit more out of the path.
ヒットロールはさすがに速いよねそれかそれ黄色ってもうタップしに行っちゃうか
ね、タップできたら一番いいけど
でも結構
相手これ残ってるからさ
かぶってはいるな間フリーズか
An inside freeze on that top yellow.
これ多分ダブルされるけど
何もう一回
ここフリーズしてもこれ多分ダブルで普通にワンツー取られる
いや
感じになるよ
こっちのダブルはね石半分見えてるか見えてないかぐらい半分取られるかられないかぐらいそれダブルいきそう
ここ当たってたらいってる
I'm not a big fan of moving that
Yeah,
blue
but-
one yet.
うん
It's more like you
Okay.
get backing for the yellow one. So I
What's
like
that
this.
OK
Get it inside a nose so any kind of contact throws it out of the 4 foot.
2番ね めっちゃ流れた。
Well,
Throw the rock and stand up laughing. That's probably
あ、こっ
not
ち
a
の
good
黄色来
thing.
てるな。ピン。
あー、ウェイトそんななさそう。
OK。ピン。あ、曲がってきたわ。
うん。
Not bad.
めっちゃ流れた。
どういう石の動き
Make that.
14.5
Do you have enough of it?
誰も読めない石の動きしてたよ。
めっちゃないタイ
So
ト
here's an example of where
Maybe.
the first rock
Pretty tight.
Japan
I can't hit too much,
out
but
executed
合わせたところがちょうど曲がるラインだ
now
った
the
んだ。
pressure is on them and they have to get into what we call chasing, which
結構
basically
でも外出
implies
して。
more
less
hit
ice.
style decisions. And it's just a tough
You're gonna
way to
see a little
play
less-
mixed doubles when you're throwing
Bottle
them.
to dead straight,
You
eh?
have less control
Yep.
of your rocks. They're rolling in places that are hard to keep control of. You have to pick your weights really carefully. And that's again where the first shot at the end is such a
いいかなと思った。
tone setter.
もし万が一の場合
Yeah! Really hard. Hard! Hard! Hard!
wasn't there?
Wasn't there.
そうだね。
Couldn't have missed the guard by any less and didn't quite make the double.
黄色の裏は。
うん、悪くはないね。悪くはないけど、できればちょっとこっち行ったら最後これで3点目取れるんだよな。黄色出したら。
Shoot.
どう？
Here, come in. Put it
手
in.
出すぎるとこういうタップになるよ。
いや出過ぎちゃうとね。うん、だからベストここ。
You tickled it.
まあここでも悪くはないね。こっちよりはいいかも。
Yeah.
I also didn't throw it the way to
Get
Huck it.
any.
plus.
Yeah.
I don't know, it makes much difference.
4番でいくわ。
You're not gonna curl eight. See what this is.
Hit and roll. I don't mind this. Controlling the roll is a little harder than straight draw, but that yellow one could easily be dangerous later. If you roll perfectly, how to say it, just biting the center line. If you roll just biting the center line, then that blue-yellow pair also goes over the top of your roll,
Middle. Yeah.
but not so far that they can just access it from the other side.
Fuck.
Okay, clean,
The bucket there.
I like this weight. Very controllable weight.
clean. Yes. Oh. Clean. Yes. 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 Yes.
Right there. Very nice. Probably rolled 2 inches farther than they wanted, but excellent shot.
OK、ナイスナイスコール。ナイスコール。
です。
いいとこじゃないか。
She threw one here this end.
You outside of middle though?
Yeah.
Well, whatever you think.
Just
Nose
a
free
hair.
to try to save the end.
Love to make sure we're by the blue.
Okay. Did you say she did throw one here?
Yeah, 15. It ran nice.
Second shot's kind of key here. Anywhere in front of that one. Move it a bit and get shot would also be fantastic. You'll create a wall of back.
Clean it.
Weight's close.
Clean it. Yep.
Line only.
Okay. Line's okay. Clean.
Little heavy.
Clean. Yep. Yes.
Line only.
Yes. Hard.
Line only.
Okay, you're by.
Weight's good.
Yep. Hard.
Just picked.
Ooh, they lost that one.
Jeez.
これ今ワンツー
So
相手
they say
動か
it's
さなそうだ
picked there, and that's totally possible.
な。かといってだな。
One of those spots where you just kind of want to keep heavy on your broom there because
Good weight. 15 line.
being back 4 was fine. You could have pushed the blue ones around just fine, but another little thing I like to say, don't pick your broom up in front of a rock you're passing because that's actually an opportunity for it to pick. If something falls off your broom, whatever. So you're better off just to keep cleaning it, aggressively sweeping there to make sure you stay by. There was no
そ
harm.
っちやっちゃったらもうこの黄色はないね前から。一番いいのは俺らがもしここやっちゃったら相手こっちから多分下にそぶって
でもこっちが多分袖隠れないから普通にダブルって感じだった、どっちやらせるか。
So I would suggest that they're trying to.
いやーそこ置いちゃったらだけどやっぱ前から行っちゃうな。黄色も半分見えてるから黄色半分当たったら多分下に飛んじゃうわ。
They're trying to figure out how to generate a 3 but also not leave a gimme bailout shot for Peterman and Gallant. I actually think the same draw they just
も
threw.
うキーまで多分来ちゃう。
もうキーまで行っちゃっても最悪いいから。でそれでもし早かったらもうしっかり後ろまで入っちゃう。
They agree that the out turns the swingier side, so they want to cut that off and leave that same draw for Jocelyn. So they get this one even
それか
half
5を借りてもいい。あ、やだ。どう思う？3だと行くかな。
The danger with this side is there's not as much room to curl under the rocks in front, so you could end up leaving a double of some fashion if you leave half a rock showing. The intern doesn't curl as hard, but you got more room to curl.
It's not really sure the speed of the end.
入れていいよ。
ないよ。
プレイツゲッ
ピン
プレイツゲッ
ピン。オン。ちょっと余裕かな。オン。ピン。イエス。イエス。イエス。イエス。
ちょっと早いかも。
イエス。ピン。
Hard Brett, hard Brett.
あ、オッケー。
あーごめん。
Nice try, just a little heavy.
Straight tap your 4.
You can never straight side.
いや惜しいね。
惜しい。
And sitting 2, and now Peterman and Gallant have to decide which.
I can get to know.
あー3だからでもちょっとソフトめに投げちゃったかも俺。
Their goal
それ
is
じゃない
at
と
this
もう
point
いかんな
probably just to cut out the back blue one and force them to 1.
まあでも悪くないね。まだチャンスありそう。
Just then I gotta take like this line. Is it way slower there?
Shouldn't be much different than your first one. I don't think you needed that line though. I think you need like here.
逆に今のでラインが見れたから。
Well, whatever you think. Like the tap's not there. The only thing with the tap is if you threw like
もし最後5で投げるんだったら
just
もう1本は
threw
いりそうだ。
came off here and it probably rolls to here.
Yeah.
But they're probably still sitting two.
Okay.
もう1本取っても4は全
You
然
can
取ら
draw
ない。
here.
一歩じゃむしろ足りないかもしれない。
Eh?
What?
Follow him and draw into
ウェイト見な
here.
がら来るんだったらちょっと足りないかも。
Yeah, his timed okay out there.
What's that?
こっち側逆に投げてるから。
His rock curled plenty to get in underneath
It's not
that
gonna be that
yellow,
like shouldn't be that bad
red,
here.
or that yellow-blue staggered pair.
Yeah.
This will be like maybe a couple feet slower than your first one.
それかもう相手ショートとかしてあれだったらもう
Yeah.
ないからこれ狙ってもいいかもしれない
いやー黄色
What do we think? You like the in?
青と黄の赤、間
間ね。
It's the best shot because you get here and it's super tough for her to chase.
Yeah.
間行ったら5点
Right?
まあそれどう決まっちゃったらもう3点取りに行ってたら、タップか普通にドローかで
I don't think the decision is right or wrong either side. You go one side, they can get the edge of the button the other
こっち
side.
が急に曲がり始めた。
And I just
Really
kick a
gotta pick
bit
the one
later
you're
than I
most
have been on my
confident that you
last
can
one here
get
too. My
tight to
first
the
one.
button.
15 秒で
Shoot, like, もうファストだから完全に
So-
相手に
This needs to feel like, yeah, like a 14.8. Like it'll run okay.
14 ace?
Just that speed I've been giving
No, I
you.
think this would be like more like a 14 and a half.
You think?
私の1投目もちょっと止まってた。
Yeah.
Your first one
Not-
in the
not a
past,
bunch of
you had
curl.
like
どう
14.
どうなるっけ
4フットにフリーズするって言ってたやつ。
ちょっと止まってた
14
そういう感じにはなっ
6
て
まで行くかなと思ったけど
That's speed,
5で止まったぐらいの止まり方
Settle in out.
Room.
Mid 12, that's
You're
a
in-
lot of ice.
You're in the wider stuff.
It's pressurized.
Weight's
Line,
good.
line's good.
Little heavy.
Gotta curl. Always curl. Hard curl. Hard curl.
Standing hard, looking good.
いけん
結構来たんじゃない？
Beauty.
Very nice.
Did you get second?
Yeah. Great shot.
Good sweep.
Goal 1, second shot. Goal 2, corner
Dug in
frozen.
a little.
That was very audacious,
Good
so
sweep.
excellent throw.
いかなく
行かない。
It's just probably like a broom head.
いや行かなくはないか
Edge 8 or just outside? Good sweeping.
出る？
So they're debating if there's a way to get a
100% effort
multiple
there,
point
yeah.
score here.
行かなくはなさそうこっちだがでもこれが結局こっち飛んじゃうかも
There is the potential of running the guard
これ
in,
空港
and if you catch about a third
手に
of
なっちゃう。
the
光になっちゃう。
high yellow in the house,
Okay.
it could double the lower yellow off, and then the blue goes into the yellow, and it also leaves.
Yeah.
Possible, very difficult. Granted, you already have one. But you score 2, you're down 2 with 2 ends to go. You can steal and steal and steal. That's acceptable.
Okay, she makes this.
I think taking 2
Up
here is
2.
the wiser choice, easier
I
shot.
think we use it. Do you?
But that scoring 4 would certainly make them happy.
Probably not.
full.
Same thing if she misses them, we're up 3. Probably. Not using it. Right?
I don't think so. Are we?
I don't think so. You score and go up 4, you're happy.
They don't have theirs, so.
ちょっと遅いかいいぐらい。ラインは？
ないよ。
Full draw to the edge of the butt.
ないまだ余裕あるよ。ナイスゲート。最後ちょっと曲げたいよ。
Now to get it to curl.
Yes!
With the curl.
Yes!
Just a little light.
Yeah.
1 blue.
あ、ごめん。
Oh, another update over on sheet 2. Yellow, that's Dropkin and Thiessen got 2 and 6. So they're down 6-3 without hammer and 7.
Thank you.
We may all recall that Peterman and Gallant have not used their power play either, so you could very easily see them play that in 8. Keep the 4 foot open. Easier way to score any points.
7に置きに行く6か。
ちょっと手前。
相手に押させるような。
There's a strategy within this game on when to use power plays, and when you have the lead, it's actually a nice little tool to play a safe strategy, if you will. So power play in 8 would make it almost impossible.
Yeah. I never thought you'd have to sweep it that hard.
あ、前だね。どうする？
ダブルセンター。
曲げた方がいい？
うん、そのままで。
そのまま。
that picked or she just.
So to clarify, you can only
something like
call a
that.
power play when you have hammer. So the theory is if Peterman and Gallant score here, they're going to be up 3 or 4 or whatever, and that's a safe score. Let's say Japan steals one here, so then the score is 6-5. Then they would use their power play to open up the house, and then in theory you have a fairly free shot to the 4 foot with your last one at the least. So that's kind of the strategy behind it. It's like a safety net if you do give up a steal.
A little too much? No. Line's good.
I'm not sure what happened on Japan's. I would assume it picked or something, because that's a very strange spot for it to have ended.
Line's good.
Weight's good.
You could finish it here.
Might overswap it a little. Set. Sorry, Josh, good toe. It's good.
That's not
Okay,
bad.
相手 T 前。
Freeze on that.
うん、ちょうど T の上に乗ってる。
Didn't need the really scrub.
1個押せるなら押した方がいいんかい。
そうね、真上に行ってたら押したいけど。
OK。
So Japan's going to need at least 2 shots well executed against Peterman and Gallant.
7
to
か
get a steal
8
at
ちょうど
this
ぐらい
point.
でいくわ。
OK。
That's again the necessity of getting your first rock well played. If you miss it, it's always 2 shots to recover if you get outplayed on the first one. It's a fascinating quirk of this game, largely predicated on the fact that you can't hit
Pink.
for the first 3
Pink.
rocks.
Oh. ウェイト。
7。
お。お。曲げ。曲げ。曲げ曲げ曲げ曲げ曲げ曲げ曲げ曲げ。Okay.
Nice shot. Very nice shot.
Try to open it up.
Yeah, that or guard.
Yeah. What do you want to do? I think open it up, Brett. I like this, I think, hey?
Okay. I wouldn't argue. Getting rid of guards when you have
Straight
hammer and the
side,
lead,
right?
2 ends
Yeah.
is fine. Dealing with
Oh, no, 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 no,
rarely
no,
a
no.
bad idea. Well, that definitely worked out better than they originally draw it up.
フリーズか
フリーズだね。ガードかだよね。でも切られちゃうもんね、結局。
Pleasure
だったら
turns
先
to
にフリーズしてフ
extreme
リーズされて
happiness.
コーナー置いた方がいい
OK。
Came up a little late, hey?
Japan's got a few choices. Probably going to throw a guard or 2 to try to create a steal situation.
3
I just
先投げる
thought
わ。
on that
I
side that
Could
it was gonna
freeze,
float
but
a bit
I
more.
personally wouldn't do that against somebody who can throw rocks as hard as Brett. I would picture guard, peel, freeze, and hope Jocelyn doesn't quite make the double.
Would you rather take one and be up 4?
いや
OK。
No.
Let's
レッ
get.
ツ
We start peeling, I don't think we can get up 4.
ちょっと待って。ちょっと待って。
ウェイトはね、速くないんだ。
Yeah.
待って待って待って待って待ってまだまだまだまだまだまだまだ。うん曲げる側で吐くなら。
Just take 2 instead.
本当
Oh, they chose for the freeze. So I don't know if you heard in the
Okay,
background, Brett and Jocelyn were talking about the game plan, and it kind of ties into what I was saying earlier. They were debating about whether to take one and be up 2 and not be able to play the power play, or give them one so that they'll be up 1 and be able to use
Nice.
the power play. That's actually quite common in the 7th end, is to give up 1 if you let you keep the lead. Tied sometimes, but so that you can use your power play. So that's what they were talking about in the background if you heard it. And then Jocelyn's answer was, no, let's just take 2.
どっち置く
So that's why I was a little curious
Oh, no,
about
that's-
playing
oh,
the
look.
3
黄色のちょっ
set.
と高すぎる。
I personally would have
Nice
rather Jocelyn have to throw that shot than Brett.
しっかり真裏だね。
うん。
4番。
I think this should still run pretty nice.
多分14後半でいけるよね。
いけると思う。
OK。
Maybe at the end it'll come
This
down
would be
a
a
little
draw under the
out there.
corner guard, I suppose. I would still be throwing the center guard myself. Throw the center guard, hope they stick it, and then you have something to go behind that's in the 4-foot.
いいよ、ウェイト。
クリーン。クリーン。
ちょっと曲がりやすいかも。
うん、クリーン。
ウェイトいいよ
いいよ、大丈夫そうだ。
OK、ウェイトいいよ。
OK。
OK、ウェイトグッ。
最後ちょっと曲げられるか？
曲げれるよ。
うん。曲げ、曲げ、そのまま、そのまま、そのまま。もちろん、もちろん、もちろん、もちろん、もちろん、もちろん、もちろん。もう少し、もう少し、もう少し。
Nice draw.
On that, hey?
Mine will curl quite as much as him.
What?
I don't think mine will curl quite as much as his.
No, I agree.
So the intriguing thing here is they made that great draw, and they're going to trace him with the draw. But even if you outplay them over there, then they're going to have the whole 4-foot to score their 1 and be up 3. So that's why I would have liked to have seen at least one center guard to try to get that play into the forefoot and make the steal more realistic.
Bit of room.
Weight's good.
Line's good.
俺より早く曲がってるじゃん。
Line's good. You could finish a little.
本当？
Never over curling.
そうだね。
Shoot.
So Japan got a half miss out of
Awful.
it's a
I thought you'd
rock
get a hammer
that's
finish too, but
not that hard to deal
こ
with.
こには残したいな。
But again, they're all clustered over in the side of the 8 foot, so
yeah.
Jocelyn's not going to be too hard pressed to outscore them.
Okay, so I'm just throwing the interns out of the middle.
This is wide open. Hit it too.
Yeah, she's trying to roll low, but
オッケー。
うん、ハックだね。ぴったり見えてる。
So move the L1, sit
今
two,
ノーズ当たればとりあえず。
a little bit of pressure on Jocelyn. Deeper the forefoot.
ジャストだな。
ウォーピンウォー
OK。曲げる？
曲げ曲げ
Running a little bit on her.
Yes!
Nice throw.
OK。ナイス。
Hit or draw. Take your pick.
Whatever you like. Draw or hit. I think you just hit.
like here with normal.
Yeah, you
ちょっと
don't
曲がんな
need,
い
like you don't need
ちょ
to
っと
score.
早かったね。
Yeah.
早かった
うん。当たった石がここまでです。
Jocelyn, the
Yeah?
only thing we don't want to do is blank.
I know. I still like that broom with a
Okay.
9, don't you think?
So that was a comment again speaking to
If we
power
nose
play
their one, right?
situation.
Yep.
That's not the end of the world.
I like that.
Whoa.
この風投げる。
Queen! Queen! Whoa, curl! Careful! Oh, shoot. Sit.
There's a psychologist in the world that would say, don't ever part with a don't comment.
3点差ここチャンスある。
Let's wait.
I don't think they're too perturbed, but they're still up
What?
3. But yes, they can't
さっきみたいな
they
形
can't
で
uh,
相手の打ちづらいとこ
can't follow the
Get it,
plan
the
as they
door
had
must just kinda
kind of laid it out this way.
しっかり俺ら初めにいい位置置いて
そうだね。
もしくっついてきちゃったらもう押すしかないな。
So in mixed doubles, blank also causes you to switch hammer. So that's why they can't run their power play, but they also didn't get the benefit of at least one more of a point cushion. That was the whole scenario there. Score 1, you're up 4, fine. Give up 1, you can use the power play, your forefoot's
Okay.
wide open,
Lock it
fine.
on.
Yep.
Blanked end was switch of hammer. Nothing else gained or lost. I was a little surprised with the weight choice they threw on that one. They hadn't thrown a lot of normal weight hits all game.
That's good.
A little more than I've been throwing.
No, it's good weight.
Line's
Josh.
good. Could curl a little. Where are ya?
Freezing.
Not busting yet. Got a curl. Got a curl.
Shot.
That's acceptable.
真上フリーズで良さそう。
Here, wait.
Yeah, it was just a little button I was throwing.
お、1個押すのは悪くない。
Yeah.
曲がりすぎないで真上がいい。
Well,
So to fill a little dead air time, one of the things I work with juniors on is
8で
figure out what your favorite hit weight is so that you can throw it at any time without fear of where to put the broom in those things. So maybe normal is their happy weight before they chose it. But I was just surprised because that was the first time they'd really thrown that kind of shot.
おー、ちょっと待ってね。もうちょっと待って。お、
曲げた方がいいんかい。
曲げ。
It's not curling hard enough. Still rocks in play, but they would have liked that in front of the yellow. Matsumura's had a few where she's just kind of thrown it through the curl. She's a bit of a snap to the end of her release that caused her grief on a few shots.
Back 4.
do you want to come to this then? Yep.
I'm never coming to that. I don't think.
Yep.
Joss, no. It's not that
You're just going right through the hole. Okay.
Well, he ended up on the blue one, just not the way that they originally envisioned.
どうする？6?
You can see the gears turning. The yellows are in a great spot because they're inside of both blues.
それか後ろの
So how do you
黄色の
protect
調子か。
rocks and also improve
これね。
angles?
押してもそこにフリーズ来られたら多分もう一回押しにはいかなきゃいけないけど。
うん。
それ押しに行ってみる。
Okay. It's nice in that there. It's like 15.
うん。3番先投げるわ。
And she was full back in at 12.
もうちょい詰めても良さそうな気すんな。うん。
So they're gonna go top 4.
8ぐらい ?8 系ちょっと押すんだよね。
6？
あ、6? あ、OK。6だったらちょ
I
っと押す。
wouldn't mind bouncing those back too, just enough to open them up a bit. That freeze is not going to help them later in the end.
浮いていいと思うな。浮いて良さそう。6。
はいよ。
6。
ちょっと曲がってない。
6、7いってるかな。6、7。7、7。
8だったら曲げながらしたいよ。
あ、8。
うん、yes。yes。yes。yes。yes。
OK。悪くない。
Yeah, that just a little farther.
Slap it on there, hey?
Yeah.
いいよ、順天なんだ。
You're not against Peterman and Gallant drawing their rocks in there as long as you can create an angle that you can get rocks moving friendly.
Bit of room. Easy early. It's got a curl.
Weight's good.
It's got a curl. Still got a curl.
だいぶ外側にある。
そうだね。
タップのチャンスあるか。
ありそう。
So much ice in this.
Okay.
いや
I think I'm more on board with Matsumura's thought here, where You want to get a few rocks moving around.
ノーズでこれはすごいよ。
それどう？
こっち。
I actually don't mind the natural yellow double and just roll to the center line.
ウェイト
Then
は
there'll be one lonely yellow, and it's
バック
not
ライン
力的にはそれぐらい欲し
You
い。
lose the back blue, but it's not hard to get that yellow one out.
Mm.
So if you played
ハック
a
でちょい早いかいいぐらい
inside
でもいい
nose
けど
double on those other two yellows and roll
ハ
to
ッ
center
クが
line,
一番いいと
ノ
思う。
ー捉えるんだったらね、ショートハックぐらいで投げたいかなって感じ。
first, third,
Hack
and
it, Ekwa.
fourth.
Okay.
And then Peterman and Gallant are going to have to cagily start removing rocks.
ちょっと狭く構える。ちょっと狭く構えるかい？外には当たれないから。
うん、そうだね。
Nose hitting, making contact with that middle blue is also fine. That yellow will spin out, possibly move the other yellow a little bit as well. Wide's the only danger here.
You like it? I don't know. Whatever you want to throw, I'm fine with.
ハック。
お
ハック。
おお曲げ曲げ右 Yes! 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 あーごめん。
I don't mind that. Don't mind it.
悪くない。
Not perfect, but I don't mind it. Yeah, just a little bit farther past nose, and that was great. Maybe you couldn't get past the high guard tight enough.
Here comes those. Straight, straight, straight. Yep.
What do you like?
黄色のピールが出た。
ではした。
What?
けどあそこはめられると結構きついかも。
I wonder if there's a slash double on those two yellows at the back that Peterman and Gallant might have to be cautious of.
I don't know if that 8 goes.
That would be a good way to be cautious of it.
Just this. Eat's not going for it. If he gets this over the top of the 3.
Yeah, you almost got to be right to it.
でもまだ3点のチャンスは全然あるな。
If you are right to it and you tap the 3
Mada.
a little, it's not the end of the world,
Really
is it?
careful not to
Ato
tap it
nito?
too much.
I know. But if
Yes. Tap it too much and he throws it. I think that's the shot.
I like that one.
I just think I need a little more. Like, I didn't feel super wide. What do you think? That's more, right?
it's just a hair more, yeah.
Okay.
You got a 2 rock wide target, so you got a little room for error. Anywhere in front of that yellow blue side by side pair.
Line's good.
Weight's close.
Line's good. Yep. Where are you?
T-line.
Yep.
Top 4.
Yep.
Top button.
Yep. Yes!
Weight's there.
Hard, Brett. Hard.
Right on me.
Hard.
Excellent shot.
Beauty.
Great sweep. Good call.
Yeah, just a different release than the one before. I like that one better. Yeah. Well, yeah, maybe somewhere in the middle, but.
Still not sure you don't try the slash double on the back 2 yellows. I think you slash those 2 black yellows out, back yellows out. You'll be sitting 2, 3, 4. And that yellow one will be easier to get out.
先にもしこれ出せたら、あでここ？ここ？そしたらこの前かな。
That's what I think the play is right there.
それかもう今あれからやって
Play the front yellow one, that middle one just goes into the back blue. It's not going to gain you anything.
I think we go only back from that spare.
Drags enough back if it touches the floor.
これも一緒になくなるんだよ。
いなくなるかもね。
We just played the wrong way to your class.
いなくなっちゃったらあれか。
Yeah.
It was just a bad.
I didn't hate the throw, but yeah, if I
それ
throw
は
a
なってな
10.
いね。
Any other way?
でもそこにここには行ってないからなくなりはしない。
これをもしやってこれが
That's still what I think is the call.
We should have high side. We should
俺は
have
これ出す術ない3点
You'd have to do it really hard to get that yellow spinning up and
そしたらやっ
out.
ぱこれやるしかない
Yeah.
どう
OK。
ノーズほぼノーズにアウトから当ててこうやってる感じ
Thought
この辺多分当てない
that
と
back one
残
was
せないん
going
だ
to sit.
What's the name? Big sweep it.
あん
The
まり
idea
熱
they're
いことし
looking
ちゃう
at
と
now
保
is
存
if
ちゃ
you
う
run that one back and get the blue into the yellow, you'll lose both blues, but you'll still have two blues in the house. That's at least also a potential way to
7秒ぐらいでどう
generate. You have lots of rocks behind the tee
あそんな
line.
に速いのでいく
Hard to picture where everything's going to end, and you don't want to leave a wide open hit for Peterman and Gallant to just take one out.
シューターは多分絶対いっちゃう9とか9とかどう
9。
でシューターここに残すの
I think so. But we never played them, right?
Maybe not too cool. Just didn't make it right to do it.
Yeah.
So they weren't that cool. So it must have been that cool. Or they made it.
4番だから普通にちょっと曲がってくるとは思う。あ、いや、最初の。
So trying the basically double run back. Get those two blues in the back out of the way, move two of the yellows around to create backing, and hopefully not leave an obvious takeout. Over curling a little.
Yes. Okay.
No shot.
Just put this center line guard back up
どうせ
with the out turn.
9.4。
Sure. It's just this line,
Like here.
center line, or center line, or a little to the side. It's not
Japan's effectively got no shot if they don't make it better for them. So they're just gonna plug up the middle to make it extra no shot.
Is there something there?
no.
While we wait, one final thank you to all of our sponsors, especially Qualico,
Just past
Visions,
halfway.
Bow Valley,
Sort of.
True Credit Union,
Yeah,
Shoppers
should be
Drug
still
Mart,
really nice
the
in
Malcolm Hotel, Mary's Popcorn, Rocky Mountain Soap Company, Wildlife Distillery, GDS, and Ridgewood. Thank you all very much.
I added. Thought it was quite high. Line's good.
Close to half.
Curl a little. Curl a little.
Shot.
I wonder if you could take that long blue and slam it into that middle blue as hard as you can and get all the yells rattling around.
Good thing I added a little.
Just a little kick.
Hard as you can and bounce that middle blue in like a pinball.
めっちゃ聞いたけど、ここに当たったらチャンスあるかも。やってみよ
Make the double spin up
う。もしかしたら、ここの下当たっても、
over here.
いけるかも。
そしたら、上に上がるかも。
Right there. And you're probably gonna fill it if it's made. Probably there. I don't know if you can throw it hard enough though. Hey, at least it'd just be for an extra, hey?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. He said for
Peterman
the
and
win, but
Gallant
I
are
don't think that
recognizing that it is a possibility.
Nothing's good.
多分まっすぐだと思うな。
Yeah, but I don't
まっ
think
すぐ行く
so.
とは思う。4分の3か3分の2。
Close. Couldn't enough wait to roll into it.
どうだ
Really close. Little thin.
Okay,
Good
good
game.
luck.
Thank you.
Game, good luck. Thanks.
Okay.
Well, good luck to Peterman and Gallant in the finals, and
Yeah.
thanks everyone for
I
listening.
think, yeah. Good game. Good luck. Thank you.
So final score on sheet 2 was, I don't know what the actual final score is, but Wozniak and Albrecht pulled out the win. So the final will be Peterman and Gallant versus Wozniak and Albrecht at 1 o'clock.
Thank you very much, Gord. Great to have you here commentating and providing us some great education as you did throughout the game. Thank you, thank you. I know you've got to head out for the afternoon, but we really appreciate it. Thank you to those who watched. As Gord said, 1 o'clock we will be back live with Wozniak Albrecht playing against Peterman Gallant for the championship of the Qualico Mixed Doubles. Please come back and join us. Until then, be safe.
最後どうだった？曲がんなかった？
まっすぐだった。
いやもう無言だったからどうしようかなって。